You wake first, Rune.
Is everyone in my party that is still here still around me?
Yes.
Do they all seem relatively alright compared to the state they were left in last night?
Yes.
Does New Girl seem to be doing anything odd or suspicious?
Yes.
I don't know. What is New Girl doing?
Sleeping.
Still sleeping.
Or what are the other guard people, elf men, doing?
Well, one of them is watching you, and the rest is packing up,
I will
loading things on the wagon.
get up and I will offer them help.
One of
Kill
the
you outside.
elves wordlessly puts a box in your hands.
Okay, I will go follow what everyone else seems to be doing and try to help them load stuff.
Yeah. After a few minutes, the cart is loaded. And the rest of your party slowly is waking up. You've had a good rest, Harmony, but your muscles are still sore, your bones still ache.
Hmm. Does anyone have a pickle?
Wait, what'd you ask?
Does anyone have a pickle?
Excuse me?
I'll take that as a no.
Why the fuck would any of us? Oh, there's my accent again.
I don't know. I really like pickles, okay? Don't judge.
That words mean something else in German. I was really confused.
What does it mean in German? Right. It looks kind of different today, actually. Like, I mean, last time you saw them, they were obviously like same coloration, but they were like massively tall and extremely muscular, and now they're like more regular height and still really muscular, but like more acceptably and less like I bench press planets. Kind of.
Acceptably muscular. Let me just note that down.
Like, okay, in battle, Rune looks like not do they take like they don't take steroids. Their body produces steroids naturally. They look like they bench press buildings.
Are you like right next to me?
Yeah, I walked back over to like check on
I'm
y'all
gonna
after
poke your
unloading
arm.
shit.
But how much does it look like they
I
squat?
poke your arm. Did you deflate?
Rune just raises a brow at you, looks kind of surprised by the question. What?
You seem like you deflated.
To be
Like
honest,
yesterday, you were all like, ah. But now you're like, ah.
would you like me to go back?
I don't know.
Rune just kind of looks surprised a minute and then just shakes their head and it's like, right, well, getting this out of the way then, and does a really quick transformation into you.
It's like a mirror.
I'd hope so. That was quite to the point. Yeah.
That's kind of creepy.
That's racist.
And I thought I was odd.
You are odd. Don't count yourself short, love. And Rune will turn back to them. I imagine it might be very jarring to hear Rune's voice come out of your mouth, but
it's weird.
Rune turns back. Make sense now?
Yeah, but it's still like strange.
I guess. I mean, most people certainly seem to think so.
Where are you guys from?
Not here.
Oh. How did you get here?
What?
How did you get here?
Would you believe me if I told you the ground opened up and swallowed us?
A lot of things have been happening that were weird today, so sure.
Right, well, that's my story then.
I mean, the ground has literally been trying to swallow Harmony.
Yeah, that's true.
But not like in a teeth way, like in a magic rainbow of corrupted magic kind of way.
Not like
Sounds
in a teeth
pretty.
way.
Not like in a teeth way.
It's not weird like in a teeth way or anything.
Oh. I've just been running and finding myself in strange new places.
Where did you come from then?
Not here.
I suppose I deserved that one.
Hold on. Let me see. I need to find the pronunciation. I'm from Heracles.
Who now?
Heracles.
Reckless?
Yes.
Where the
Give
fuck-
me a history or straight up intelligence roll.
Who else is awake at this point?
I mean, y'all are waking up, I guess.
Huh.
But-
If you are listening in, Draco, feel
I mean,
free to
If
roll.
I've woken up,
19.
I'm not listening in. I'll just get involved, mate.
Not enough
Oh,
for Dolary.
Morning, Draco.
Morning.
That's a 19 beggar.
You have heard of Heracles from tales. No one's been there for roughly 33 years. But it is a continent to the east of Arn.
So it's not in the Feywild then.
No, I said I wasn't from here.
Well, not from here could mean not from the Feywild, or it could be not from this particular area.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Well,
How the
she
fuck did
came
you
running
get
out
here?
of the Shadowfell. The old elf, Semidar, takes a place close to you, smoking a pipe.
Good morning.
Aye.
Hmm. Another day with the red sun. Not particularly that good.
Dear, does it sometimes not be red?
Well, not for the last 27 cycles. But every day I wake up hoping. Anyway, the cart's almost ready. We have a few more hours until the Tanafort.
Right. What should we be expecting from this town? Is it a town or a city? I forget.
Well, a few people live in the Tanafort. A few more currently with all the soldiers, but it is no large city, I would say.
Rune looks mildly relieved at this. Are there any customs or anything that we should be aware of going in?
In thought, he strokes his beard for a couple of seconds.
How long is his beard?
Hard to remember. You can see on the picture.
Oh. Where is he?
Not sure if you have different customs on the material plane. Or I suppose keep your hands where they belong. With all the military around. Probably not a good idea to start a fight.
Final sort of question. I don't want to seem sensitive or rude, but I know I'm unaware of how most people feel about changelings. You called me in your cities. Would it be better if I perhaps looked a little different?
Well, changing in front of them might scare them a little. They might think you're casting spells, but I suppose any stranger is a weird sight these days. There are not only elves in the Feywild, but there are less and less as the years go on.
I'm aware my tribe took in quite a lot of refugees when the whole Godstone ordeal closed off the Feywild from us. I grew up with quite a few people from here.
Beggar, do I know what the Godstone is? Or any of that?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll just sit there looking totally confused in the conversation then.
She's gonna be confused about everything that's going on.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how they'll feel when I tell them that I visited. I mean, it would be great if you could find a way for them to be able to come back, see what's,
Well,
or if they have people left.
we've been looking for that for a while. Your interests, in a way, do align with ours. I'm just not aware of any progress in the last few years. I suppose I myself have been preoccupied with other matters, namely survival.
I mean, you gotta survive to be able to find answers, right? And I wasn't accusing you of not trying. I'm just. It's why we're here, yeah. We were out on an expedition
Yeah.
to try and fix or see if things were going wrong, but that doesn't mean we can't find answers.
I suppose what I mean is I haven't been in the city or any council for a while, being on the front line. Liliana will know more. Lady Liliana.
be back.
Now I wonder
Would
if
it-
they're close because you
Yeah,
called
what-
her just Liliana.
Would it be rude to ask a bit about her?
Headstrong woman, more of the warrior type, as I suppose are all in Caris Patriara. She is not head of the house, as her brother Tidon holds the seat of the root of Arda. Really, most of the larger undertakings will go by him. But Liliana is the one who will always hold his seat in council in his absence. She's a smart woman. If anyone knows a further path, it'll probably be her.
Well, then I hope she has some kind of idea, though I guess it's understandable if no one really does anymore. Is there anything other than that we could maybe do to help you?
Well, we've been fighting side by side with these soldiers. Even if they have their prejudices. He takes a long puff of his pipe. I'm sure they respect that in a way.
Prejudices against strangers or against one of our.
Oh, you're the first visitors in years that haven't come to burn down half the Feywild.
I mean, exactly. I can't exactly fault them for it. I know I
Yet.
have.
He smirks as he adds that.
We're kind of looked caught off guard and like ready to protest until the smile, and then Bruno smiled back. Well, I have my own experience with strangers coming to burn down what I love, so I understand. I don't fault any of them, or even you if you had it, for not trusting us fully. You protect your people, yeah?
I suppose that has been our lives for the last few years.
At least you have the stars. It's nice to see him again. Oh, it makes it sound like our world doesn't have stars. I just meant I haven't seen the stars in a while.
Yes, the stars are a comfort. At least they haven't changed.
I mean, it's more of a...
The sun is a little disconcerting, though.
Definitely.
Not sure if I remember what a luscious green looks like anymore.
Moon.
He sort of looks around and weaves his hand through the grass, as everything around sort of has like a pinkish red tint.
It is odd. I remember, I don't want to impose, I guess, but I remember there are times when after the whole thing, it seemed like the earth would never be whole, so much scorched land that like nothing would ever grow back, but time heals stuff. But I guess, the sun, it's questionable whether the sun will heal. Or kind of shakes it. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry.
We will find a way eventually. And you notice that as he says that, his eyes wander over to Delarian for just a moment. In the distance, you hear someone whistle, and someone standing on the cart waves at you. It seems like they're all packed and ready to go.
How's Draco holding up before we embark?
He's sort of despondent, but not really like. He's not actively sobbing anymore. So
Right.
progress.
Gonna make sure he remembers to eat something. Give him a trying to be comforting pat on the shoulder. Hope that he knows I'm here. I guess I haven't said it enough. So and then turn back to oh god, what was her name? Harmony.
Yes.
Gotta look at. We getting on wagons? What are we doing?
I'm getting on the wagon. I still have 2 levels of exhaustion, maybe.
Yeah, I'm expecting all of you to probably be on the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you really want to run,
Not really.
I'll
But
quickly fall
You
behind.
sit on the wagon for a few hours of the ominously red sun wandering across the sky until you arrive at a large ringed wall, presumably the fort. The large gate creaks open in front of you at your arrival, and you are carted through the wall. You can very visibly see, as the soldiers cross the threshold of the gate, that they immediately relax. And Harmony, you notice that your shadow, it sort of shrinks a little.
Oh, don't worry.
Immediately past the gate, soldiers begin swarming the captain, giving reports or asking questions. All around the square you're at, you see tents leading up the way, all the way towards the fort, towards the inner keep. Multitudes of soldiers stable and a lot of wounded are around these tents. Healers are rushing through this city of tents, treating the injured. And all around the battlements on the walls, ballistae and ammunition are being stacked and made ready, as if they're expecting a siege. And with that,
staying
Wow.
in my perception.
Oh my god.
this is the map of the town of Home.
Ka-chow.
Yeah, boy, it's time to find some people and
And buy some
sleep
drugs.
around. No,
Time to
no,
lose
not
more.
drugs.
Time to lose more people of our group. I guess.
It's
Yeah.
not drugs.
You are
Hey,
currently here.
Wow. I summon.
Along the right path, you see a patch of houses that are burned down. There are marks of something that happened in the city. The cart takes you further past rows of tents until you reach the plaza in front of the keep. The horses are led away to a stable, and the cart is being unloaded. And as everyone starts unloading around you, Semidar pops up at the foot of the wagon. Let's leave them to the work, shall we? Come on. We have a bit of time before Lady Liliana will see you. There's not a lot, there's no festival or something, but there's still plenty of supplies around the Tanafont. There's even some merchants that still ply their trades. And if none of that interests you, there is a bathhouse. It works wonders on a tired body.
I need
He
that.
shoots a glance at Harmony.
Does it cost anything?
Not these times.
Oh. Okay, because I'm poor as shit.
Do you have the same currency here, like we have at home?
Well, most have unfortunately switched to bartering, but many still accept gold as a currency.
don't suppose there's like a tavern or somewhere to get drinks or something.
A tavern? Oh, but it is just past noon. I'm sure there's a tavern that'll open, but perhaps not just yet.
More looking for social company, maybe.
That sounds dirty.
Rune just ignores this. Yeah. Stars forbid I want to talk to someone other than this lot.
Any place you want to go to first. I promised the captain I would keep an eye on you, so we should not stray too far.
Jerk.
I will summon my weapon, but as a quarterstaff to help me walk.
Shit, I forgot it
Hey,
censors
maybe,
stuff.
maybe we should just watch.
Oh, fine, he can watch. That's fine. Nah, you said it. Commit.
That's hot.
So, is there anywhere you'd like to go? The first bit of civilization in a while.
I mean, Bathhouse sounds interesting at least.
I don't think there's anything I could buy if I even wanted to buy. So I'm just going straight to the bathhouse.
Yeah, I'd go to the back.
Same,
Some
I guess.
relaxation first, then.
Suppose.
And cleaning. I've not had a bath in way too.
You still look pretty fine.
Thank you,
By 2 to 3 weeks.
but I don't feel like it.
He brings you to the edge of one of the cliffs in the town. And set into that cliff, you can see a stone staircase leading further down. Past more houses, and in the distance, you can hear a bustling market. You make your way to a larger bathhouse. As you step inside already, there's this wall of water vapor that just hits you in the face. There are few visitors to the bathhouse. Most of the people here seem to be injured themselves or older. But
And it's at the
in
bottom.
the vapor-filled hall, nobody really seems to pay you much attention. It is essentially a large hall. A large, round, hot pool in the middle of the bathhouse is ringed by pillars, and it is open to the sky. The cool air pushing in from above is contrasting the heat from the bath. On either side of this pool, hot water flows from two large furnaces burning brightly, apparently heating the water.
Yep.
Oh whoa.
And a new hot tiefling girl.
And a new hot tiefling girl. Like everyone.
Is there like a counter to go to?
Draco and Dolarian will be just fine.
Good questions.
Got arrested.
Good questions. Hell yeah.
Old elf wizard has a big old peen.
So, how does is there a counter to go to? Or do we just fucking?
Well, the old elf walks to the side. You can see there is a large shelf. And the elf begins to take off the robe down to his breeches.
Whoa.
And he walks towards the bath.
I guess that's the
Oh
others too.
shit! I gotta think about how Rune's gonna arrange stuff, quote unquote.
Oh whoa.
For
Is
the-
there a peen? Is there a
That's the
lagoon?
question I'm
Or is
currently
it blank?
thinking about.
3 giant peen.
It's 26 inches.
I imagine this is weird. Oh dear, that's an interesting question.
Just have a center bar and we don't have to think about
I mean,
it.
Dolarian just follows his example and just does the same.
Yeah.
It
Same.
is very
It takes
foggy.
it takes quite a while anyway because of all the armor.
With your shape-changing clothes, you could probably also just make it a wrap, whatever you choose. Is there anyone not taking a bath?
Yes. Nah, fuck it. We're
Initially,
It's bath time.
This is perfect, like in every single anime. The bath, and bathing,
Oh whoa.
we got the
bathing
bath
episode.
episode.
Yeah.
hell yeah. Next time it's the beach
The
episode.
beach episode is gonna follow.
Draco
sometime,
looks
yeah.
like real nervous of getting into the water.
Bruno,
He like takes a few breaths and is like, gives himself a pep talk under his breath. And he starts taking off his armor. And he hesitates when he gets to the left leg of it. And he seems to make a decision and takes it off, and he is missing his left leg about halfway down the thigh.
oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Bum bum bum.
And
Oh, wow.
he'll hop over into the water.
Wait, are people wearing clothes in the water?
No.
Well, apparently Draco isn't. The old man has his breeches on.
That's not what this was. Well, I'm doing what everyone else is doing, but I assumed no.
Yeah, Beggar, are people wearing clothes in the water?
Well, the old elf wasn't. He didn't really. You're not taking a look under the water and looking,
I
are
mean,
you?
yeah, no.
Well, the people outside, some of them, seem to have towels wrapped around them, but the ones in the water, well, I mean, probably have to take a closer look.
I think I'm good, thank you. Unless any of them are hot, then it's debatable.
Look at that hot one.
With consent.
Well, many of the soldiers that are here, that are injured, are at least physically fit.
What does that mean?
I don't know if they want me to bother them, though.
It means they got ugly faces.
Well, some of them have bandages.
Creep up on one and then like whisper.
Are you wearing clothes under that water, or are you just pleased to see me?
They got shorts on, but air got trapped in them.
You're all 12.
I would accept that statement, but it's coming from you, so it feels a bit wrong.
What does that mean?
That means that at least you are 11 then.
I'm not
Can
the
I be
one,
6?
I'm not the one giggling about the idea of someone wearing underpants in a pool.
But you are the one mostly interested in that.
Is it really foamy then?
About asking someone if they're wearing underwear in it.
Well,
Fuck you.
How are you
Alright.
supposed to find out?
after Draco gets in the bar,
There.
Draco, having realised the dilemma, is gonna take his armor off, but still have clothes on, as one does, and kind just like stand there awkwardly.
I mean,
I'm
I
just gonna
assume,
get completely naked, no shame, and just hop into the water.
I mean, like,
Mhm.
same though?
Tells us from the Feywild, yeah, disrobing.
Not same, just Rune doesn't seem that surprised by this. Or
Red disrobes and he takes great care to wrap the musket in his shirt before he puts it on the shelf. No, not that much,
Yeah, he takes
Oh,
great care to
wow.
wrap the musket.
but he very hurriedly
Good man, not looking for kids, I
into the
understand.
bath afterwards.
Protection first.
yeah, Rune gets into, I guess. I don't know. It's very they've been more feminine recently, so I guess we're going with that body type.
What have I done?
You've made a
I-
great choice.
Harmony.
You gave me a bathhouse and you expect me not to take this opportunity?
No, I was actually fully expecting this.
And why are you surprised, Beggar?
I'm not surprised.
I
I'm
haven't
just
even done
just
anything
disappointed.
yet.
considering what I have done.
Beggar, I haven't even hit
Oh.
on anyone yet.
Yeah,
Yet.
Hello?
I'm waiting for it. And
Hello?
anyway, Harmony.
Hi, my Discord just crashed momentarily.
Oh,
You getting naked or what?
Yeah.
Strip
Absolutely.
it down.
So it's like a mixed bath, basically? Or is it like...
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if it's gendered, I'm gonna have even more of a problem.
Yeah, that's... I was just
Yeah, just
thinking
pick
about
your
that.
poison.
I'm just in a pool on my own.
and this is the changeling pool. It's like a little puddle.
God.
Or bonus,
It doesn't even have
Rune-
like hot water flowing
It's
in.
just
Someone
a-
splashes a bucket over there every once in a while.
or bonus, Rune just switches how they present based on which pool they want to be in.
Yeah,
Ooh,
let's pick your
Yeah.
poison.
Yeah.
The hot
Just tiefling
water
things.
does
Tiefling, changeling.
wonders to relax you. After the past few days, this is pretty much the epitome of luxury. You lose a point of exhaustion.
Yay!
Hey, Beggar.
Yes.
Would you like me to save my hitting on people for the text chat, or should I just do
Completely up to you. Unless
Do it.
someone else feels uncomfortable.
No, do it.
Oh, whoa.
I'm
And
not
I feel like
feeling
everyone
yeah.
here is just sort of waiting for it.
I'm anticipating it with great
I need
Joy.
to pick a target now.
That's a concerning way of phrasing that.
Not really.
Who's gonna be my victim for today?
I'd say big.
Friend emerges from underneath
they're
the
going
water in front of someone.
I mean,
Check if they're wearing breeches first.
is anyone looking at us or seeming interested in us?
Probably be quite concerned about us. We're a motley crew.
Well, a few people look as Telsa literally jumps into the about chest high water, splashing a large amount of water to the sides. But most just seem to be here to rest.
Right, hitting on Telsa or Arit. Which one do I want to hit on first?
Alright.
First.
I mean, Art wrapped his musket. He's ready.
I should have really worded that better, shouldn't I?
This group not to capitalize on that. Does Art seem like he wants to be left alone?
Well, at the moment he seems to just enjoying the heat, sort of floating around. His head is pretty much like halfway in the water. His eyes are closed.
Guess I'll swim near him and be like, "You look like you're feeling better."
As a response, you hear bubbles
What?
Is he farting?
before his head pops above the water, and he says, "Ah, yeah, this is great."
Take it you don't do much of this kind of thing.
I'm not sure if I've ever been in a bathhouse with water hot like this.
Heat is hot.
You know, there are some places. What? There are some places in the world where there are these really great natural hot springs that were miraculously untouched by the disaster. My tribe has wandered past them on occasions, and it's always a really great visit.
Should love to see them sometime.
Maybe after all this is over and we get back, I could take you to see him.
Sure, once we have the time. For now, I'll enjoy this. And he dunks his mouth
Yeah,
back
I'll
under
leave
the
him
water.
alone and go hit on Telsa.
Bottle.
Does he dunks his mouth?
That was
Are you ready,
uneventful.
Freya?
Yes, I'm always ready.
Sorry, you guys keep making me laugh. What's Telsa up to?
Enjoying the water. Just like kind of closed her eyes.
Can I softly splash her?
Make a strength check.
No.
Yeah, she'll open her eyes and like smile at you.
Just smile back. Like, and splash you again now that you're looking at me.
And splash you back.
Ooh.
I know.
Little grin. And I guess swim closer. They already have an arrangement.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
It's in the contract.
So I guess
You
we
have
kind
to
of
hit on me at least one day.
yeah. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, Frey. We don't have to do this.
I'm just bad at it.
We can
Perfect
fade
time to practice.
Ah, fade the black. They
I
start
mean-
banging right there.
No, I mean they'd obviously probably try to make arrangements for later to go somewhere.
Why?
It's fine if you're not receptive. I'll hit on someone else. Don't worry. I'm not done hitting on people in this town.
Oh, me.
No, absolutely not.
Well, you don't even really know where you're gonna be sleeping tonight.
I'm sure I'll
But
find
it seems like
somewhere.
they are, as a group, keeping you together to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, I
Wait.
will whisper actually to Rune.
You've had
Okay.
your privacy in the tents, but they've always kept you, at least, within a guarding sort of perimeter.
Are there guards here now?
No?
I'll whisper to Rune. Like, do we wanna lose that old man?
I think that might be a great idea. The
Why
question is, how are we gonna lose the others?
Just like dive into the water and slowly disappear.
How the fuck?
Just, like dive under and like turn into different.
Oh, we could, but I think the guy might get suspicious considering we went underwater and new people are coming back, and he at least knows I can change. We should just
It's
walk
really-
off.
It's really
How quiet
fun.
are they talking about this?
Very quiet.
Yeah, we're
Hmm.
whispering.
And
You
we're
know, we
very close.
We could probably very close. We could probably just walk off. I don't really think he'd follow us that closely. I mean, we could say we're going to the market to get stuff,
Close.
or we can just be honest and tell him and hope to God he doesn't want to watch.
We can
Can I hear what they're saying?
What, Freya?
Well, I mean, the bathhouse is rather large, and there is a lot of steam and vapor around. It's
No.
not that hard to find, like, a quiet place to scheme somewhere in the pool. So it depends
Heated.
if you follow them, or, like, are you trying to eavesdrop?
Just
I
ask
mean-
to fuck, dude.
Heated. We're like, we're talking like lips nearly to ear, kind of
Yeah.
close.
yeah.
Hmm.
Come interrupt this if you really want to. I mean,
No,
what would
I
your
was gonna do.
character
I was
do?
gonna do something helpful if like I could hear what you were planning.
What's...
Well, to them, you are mostly still a stranger.
That's true.
Hey, you
I
guys
doubt
wanna
they
fuck?
would
Let me
talk
help
about,
you.
hey, stranger, you want to help us fuck? Distract the old man.
What are you saying?
So the papier.
Oh, what's Telsa's reaction to Rude's suggestions? What does Telsa want to do?
Let's just leave. They'll probably not notice if all this talk around.
Probably.
Gonna sneak away.
Yeah, we're gonna sneak away. Fuck you. No, we're not even
Into a
sneaking. We're just
fuck
gonna
corner.
walk away.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we're just fucking walking away.
I'll tell Delarian first. So we're not
Okay.
just suddenly gone. Like they think we're drowned.
Everyone just
He
shrugs
just, he
and
just raises an eyebrow and says nothing.
gets out to get clothing back on.
Yeah, no, Talsa will just like go over to Delarian and say like, oh, we're gonna go to the market. We'll find you.
This little piggy went to the market.
It's a bold move to not assume he's gonna want to come to the market.
I mean, to the market.
Oh, he's invited, I see.
Whoa.
Is that just the euphemism now? Is that
No.
For this town, maybe. Sure, next time we'll have another one.
the shops?
And I
Stellarian
guess-
being judgmental.
Yes. But no, it tells us just like letting him know that she'll leave, like they'll leave, because otherwise they'll just be gone. So And then she will get out of the water quietly.
Give me a sneak roll, both of you.
I mean, I'm not really sneaking. I'm just kind of walking out. I don't care. People are welcome to ask me where I'm going.
Okay, then only Tells will give me a sneak roll.
I'm being sneaky with a 23.
Very sneaky. Wow.
Tells like ducks underwater at the edge of the pool. On the other side, she like sort of just with the eyes above the water, dips up, looks around, dips back under, and then jumps out of the pool with like a crouched stance. And then sort of sidles along the wall in the darkness.
Onto a random cardboard box.
And I'm assuming back to that shelf where you put your clothes.
No,
Unless you want to leave naked.
Definitely.
Unless you want to streak through the town.
Hey, we don't know the laws. It might be fine.
I'm hot.
How far can you make it? Well, naked.
We're both hot.
I mean,
See how
everyone's
many people
currently
we
very
just
hot.
attract.
The water is very hot.
Just start a super orgy.
I mean, was that not the plan?
That's literally the plan. No, she'll get back into her clothes.
No, who's
Just
12?
always walk up naked through the towers, like go to the soldier, like, oh, we're so grateful that you kept us so safe through the forest. How can we ever thank you?
Oh my god. Just
I'd love to thank you, but I haven't got any money. Is there some other way I could pay you?
This bath doesn't have a lifeguard. This isn't the beach. This is a bathtub. Okay,
Oh, no.
so you both sort of head out.
Yep.
Dolarian, please give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Have to beat the 23.
I mean, he knows you're leaving.
Yeah.
That's not what this is for.
90.
Well, you notice that, Telsa told you she's going and then just sort of ducks under the water and is gone.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that Rune you can't see anywhere either, but she also might have just changed form. She might be anyone here, really. You kind of get a disconcerted feeling. Draco, Red, and Harmony you still see sort of just splashing around the water. The old man, however, you see he's
Secretly a wizard.
sitting, his legs crossed, and you see him mumbling, eyes
Yes.
closed.
Give me the old man judgment.
Is it judgment though, or is it a
But
different kind?
you can't tell what he's saying if he's just, saying something or what he's doing. It seems kind of odd, though. I mean, he's not very secretly a wizard. He shot a bolt of lightning earlier, but anyway.
Like, what's that spell's name?
Lightning bolt.
Scrying.
Lightning
Oh.
bolt. As we leave
Scry in your
the
sexy time.
bathhouse, a bolt of lightning. No.
Sorry, not lightning bolt. Cool lightning. That's the one.
He's trying to
Okay.
smite us for being
So both of you
It should.
leave the bathhouse.
Damn harlot.
Yep.
Oh, I have a picture for that.
Yep. Both of us leave. Now he's gotta find a place.
I mean, I guess I don't care that much if they like surveil us.
We are the worst people for each other. This is terrible, actually.
Why?
Because Rune doesn't care either.
You could have just stayed in the bathhouse, to be honest.
I think some of the party members, maybe.
Okay, yeah, maybe that would have been weird.
Damn, Rune's been under there a long time. What the fuck's going on?
That's a surprisingly long time to be able to hold her breath, to be honest.
Elsa's is like, don't worry about it.
Dimension.
You gotta find somewhere that's like acceptable. I mean,
Yeah,
all for
you are in a very foreign town.
Go to the local crack house. I bet that'll work out great.
I did want to go
Eat
to the
it.
market as well. Just quickly looking to have some instruments.
We're back.
Maybe healing potions would be useful.
You definitely feel very refreshed.
There's a joke here, and I'm trying really hard.
It's
not the
very
only
important
thing
to
that
get the
counts.
proper instruments.
Okay, but do you want to go to the market before or after?
Both.
Couple of healing potions, pour down your throat later on.
I feel like there's nothing sexual about healing potions.
There's so much sexual about healing potions.
It's not like it's.
Here, let me put this
Not
in
a
your
big-
mouth. It will rejuvenate you.
Sexual about that.
Freya.
Sweet summer child.
Okay.
Guess
So-
we're going.
So
think
Dodarian is also going to do something at some point. Just say when you're finished, whatever
Been
you do.
tricked into going to the market. Ah, women and their wily ways.
I would say
You're saying that to Elsa.
it takes about
No.
40 minutes until the water sort of gets almost uncomfortably warm and the rest of them leave. In that 40 minutes, though, where do you go?